Guys, I'm back here for part 2 of my movie room update video, and in this video I'm going to be showing off a shelf that I've had for a long time, but I've been waiting for my buddy Justin to come over and fix it for me so I can use it. Well, he finally did, and I'm going to show you guys that and show you guys what I'm going to be using the shelf for. So the shelf I'm talking about is right here. I'm sure you guys have seen it, but I have it right here sitting in front of my window right here, and I actually have 2 of these shelves. I got them both at a yard sale a few years back. I've actually had these since I worked at Big Lots, and ever since then my buddy Justin has been saying that he was going to come over and fix them for me. Well, he finally came over. He actually came over a few days before Christmas, I think, and he fixed this one for me. I do have another one, but the shelves on the other one are just so warped that he basically said that, you know, it wouldn't even be worth trying to fix. But he did fix this one for me, and I'm really happy that he did. Now, there really wasn't too much wrong with it. One thing is that the back was coming off, so all he had to do was just nail the back onto it. But also, these shelves, some of the pegs that were holding these shelves up weren't the right pegs that went with the shelf, and so these shelves would lean down whenever I put something on it, and I was so worried that if I put something on these shelves, then whatever I put on it would just fall onto the floor. So he fixed that for me as well, and I'm very, very happy that he fixed these for me. And what I plan on doing with these shelves is, for these 2 shelves right here, I plan on putting my Ultimate NECA figures on there, because I'm already starting to collect Ultimate NECA figures, and I'm going to be using this shelf for them. I already have 2 of them on there. I have my Friday the 13th Jason one from part 3 right here. I have that one, and then I have the T-1000 from Terminator 2. So I already have a couple of them on there. The other ones I have are the Michael Myers and Laurie Strode from Halloween 2018, the Michael Myers from Halloween 2, and then the Ash from Evil Dead 2. But I'm going to keep those with my Halloween stuff and my Evil Dead stuff. So I'm not going to be putting those on the shelf, but all the other ones I get will be going onto these shelves. And they are wide enough to where I'm able to display some. But of course, if I start running out of space, all I have to do is turn it, and it gives me a lot more space, which I like. So I am looking forward to, at some point, having both these shelves just full of NECA Ultimate figures. I think it's going to look really cool. Now, when we were putting them on there, I wanted to have them tall enough to where, they'd be tall enough for the for the figures, but also for the hook on the top, because I want to keep the hook on there. So I had to put them about 10 holes up, apart from each other, which meant that not all the shelves that went onto the shelf are going to fit. Like, there's actually one right here, and I was only able to go this tall on the bottom one. So what I did for the bottom one is that I actually put I'm gonna say Godzilla, my Jaws boat, where he's eating Quint. I put that there, and then I also put my Jaws lunchbox and a little sign that says "Beware of Jaws." So put those on the bottom. I still have my Jaws, my 3D cold poster thing. I have that right there. I wanted to put it on here, but it wasn't. The shelves wouldn't. I wouldn't have had enough space. Now, right up here for this shelf, since I had to make enough space so that I could fit my figure on there, this shelf was up here, and I was wondering what I was going to use this space for, because as you can see, there isn't a whole lot of space on this top shelf. But then I realized they were big enough for me to have my Pop vinyl figures. I only have 2. I just have my Halloween Michael Myers one, and then my Leatherface one. Now, the thing is, I'm not big on Pop vinyls. I don't have anything really against them. I would just rather collect actual figures. I'm not saying Pop vinyls aren't figures, but I would rather collect like the NECA Ultimate figures or the Movie Maniacs figures, or figures like that instead of Pop. So I don't really plan on collecting a lot of Pop figures. I do want to get all the classic horror icons like Chucky, Pinhead. I want to get all of those, but other than that, I'm really not too big into them. So what I'm going to do is, once I fill this shelf up, this shelf right here, I'm not going to collect anymore because, like I said, I mean, I have nothing against these. I would just rather collect, actual, other figures like the NECA figures or stuff like that. So I do plan on collecting more of these, but I'm only going to collect ones that I really like. And once this shelf is filled up, then I'm done. Up here, I just put this Headless Horseman little doll thing, and then I put my Stephen King's It pint glass at the top. I really don't know what else, if I'm going to put something else on here or not, but I am happy with, just having those on there. So I am very happy that my buddy Justin finally came over and fixed this shelf for me, because I wanted to have something right here. He actually fit this for me before I got these two shelves, so I wasn't expecting to get these, shelves, because like I said, I got these at Christmas, so I was actually running out of space. And even though he was going to fix this shelf for me, I still felt like I needed more space. So I am very happy to have these two new shelves, and I'm very happy to have this one. So that's it for that. Right here is an actual shelf that I brought in from my bedroom, since I moved my bed to the other side of my room. And I was going to use this shelf, but now I don't need to, because I have this shelf and that shelf to use. So I really don't need this shelf, so it won't stay in here. So now I'm going to come over here to my Halloween shelf and show you guys that I actually found a mask stand for my Trick or Treat Studios Michael Myers mask. Now, it's not the best mask stand. It's just a plain white one. We actually found those two right there and this one at Goodwill, and we just brought them home just to try them out, and they look okay, but I think I want a mask stand that's a little bit higher. And I also, and maybe one that fits the mask better, because this one doesn't really fit. I mean, this looks okay. This isn't the way the mask is going to stay. I actually want to do the hair and make it look like a, because as you can see, the hair is just kind of straight on the back of his head. I do want to make it look like it looks in the movie and sort of curl it up and stuff. I've seen other people do it, and I want to do it as well. I'm not I don't customize masks or anything. I just want to make a few changes to it, as far as the hair. But if anyone can recommend me any good, maybe other mask stands. I know some people just use toilet paper rolls. I might try that. But for now, I am just going to keep this regular. It's just a regular white foam mask stand. So I am just glad that I finally got my Michael Myers mask on a stand. So there we go. And the last thing I'll show is my white shelf. And there's really nothing new to show. I just wanted to show that I do have an extra shelf space right here, because I moved all my Evil Dead stuff onto this shelf, which I showed in my last video. So now I have this extra space. So what I did is I moved my Scream Factory stuff over. I moved my Blu-rays and DVDs to where that now they're on the bottom 4 rows right here. And I do have some space. I have some space right there, and then I have all this space to fill up. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this area empty or what. I might move my Blu-rays my Blu-rays and DVDs up to that shelf, just so I can have just another more shelf space. Because that's what I try to do. I always try to plan ahead and think, okay, eventually I'm going to run out of space in here, so I'm always trying to come up with new ways to give myself more space. And thanks to this shelf right here and that shelf, I now have more space. So, now I have this extra space right here on my main white, horror movie shelf. So, very happy with that. Anyway, guys, that is it. These are all the changes that I made to my movie room. As of right now, I'm really happy with the way things turned out. But I'm always changing things around in here. What it might look like now, it might not look like later. But once I finally do, get everything the way that I want it, I will do a proper movie room tour. I'm also planning on doing videos where I'm going through my entire collection again, because what I want to do is, for the new year, I want to do new videos showing off my entire movie collection. So I plan on doing that, and I will be going around you know, all my movies. I'll start off with my horror movies and then move on to my non-horror movies, and I'll also show off box sets, and then I'll move on, I'll show off all my collectibles, like all my figures and stuff. Because I like doing that. I like doing new updated videos. I don't know when those videos are going to start, but I do plan on starting them within the next few weeks. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think about all the changes that I made to my movie room. And I'm sorry I had to split this video up into 2 parts. It's just, for some reason, I don't know if it's my camera or if it's my battery charger, but for some reason, this camera can't hold battery charge. And I do want to get a new one because this is like a Kodak. I've talked about this before. This is like a Kodak camera that aren't really good for like filming videos. I mean, you can film videos on them, but they're not the best like video recording cameras. And I actually want to get a good video recording camera. So if anyone has any recommendations, I know some people said, you know, why not you just film with your phone? Well, the thing is, I don't have right now I don't have a cord to plug my phone into my laptop to upload it to YouTube. But then again, I might be able to just upload it straight to, I don't know, if anybody knows, let me know. Can I just upload the video? I'm pretty sure I can. I don't know. I sound so I sound like I don't use a lot of, I don't know. I'm just kind of, I'm kind of ignorant when it comes to stuff like that. So if anyone does know, let me know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody for supporting. I really appreciate it, and I'm so glad for everybody that has been here watching me for so many years. And now 2020, you know, I've got a lot of older people that have been watching me, and I've got a lot of newer subscribers, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you guys next time.